about them. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's good. There's a lot of depression and that at work, isn't there? So.
Tell me a bit more about that.
Well, the job gets to them a bit, and home life comes to work as well, doesn't it? Especially if you're a subcontractor and you've been out of work for a bit, the bills can quickly add up, can't they?
So do you find that you can be quite sporadic in terms of being on site one week and not being on site the next week? And
you can be, yeah. Depends who you know and that, really, isn't it? You've got agencies, but they just sort of push you here, there and everywhere, don't they?
So how does that make you feel?
It's a little bit depressing, having to go to a different job every week, but luckily I've been on this company for nearly 2 years now, so he's fairly good. We go everywhere, all over the country, so.
If you're ever feeling that way, what do you do about it?
Feeling depressed? Try and talk to the wife and that, really, and see what you can do. And she just gives her advice, and if you're not happy with it, she says get out, go to another job.
And what about when you're in the workplace? Do you feel like there's anyone you can go and speak to, or?
You can talk to your mates at work, but it's not really, you don't feel like you can go to a, sort of like the supervisor on site or in the office or whatever. It's sort of, I don't know, is it going anywhere or is it not? It's like,
let's open in that a little bit more, because this is the biggest problem in the industry. So your words then were, you didn't feel like
it's going to achieve much when you go in. Is it what's going to happen? Where's the next step after you've told the site foreman? It's like, is anything going to happen? And half the time you feel like nothing's changed, so just keep going on with it.
So you just don't bother reporting it? Is that what you do?
No.
Okay, so now you know that these services exist and they're completely confidential. You can pick up a phone, ring them, you can even have someone assigned to you.
Yeah.
Or you can go on the app and text them or whatever you want to do. Do you think that's a relief for a worker like yourself?
It's an outlet, isn't it? So someone else to talk to, so it can only help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced other people on site that you might think are going through difficulties, whether it be financial, stress, suicide? Have you ever had any experiences watching other people?
Luckily, no.
So I bet there's been quite a lot of people going through that around you, and you've not.
Just don't tell people. You just keep it to yourself, don't you?
Yeah. So how do you ever identify it with? Can you ever see it in people, or?
I don't know. It's a hard one to ask, isn't it? You don't want to approach people just in case they think you're being nosy or whatever. So you just sort of keep to yourself a bit, don't you? You don't want everybody knowing your financial details anyway, do you? So that's the problem.
So do you think if the posters were up all over the sites with the QR codes to get the app, and then they see all the financial help and everything else,
yeah,
do you reckon that's a really good start?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely, it's going to, even if it helps one person, it's worthwhile, isn't it?
Yes. So will you now spread the word about the Lighthouse?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem.
You was wicked.
Thank you.